This week on Nerd News, we break down the new Avengers trailer, more news on Spiderman joining the MCU, and we look at Supergirl's new costume. What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd News. I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Ed Good.
Devin Burke. What have you
And,
I've been right here.
Oh.
and today, welcome back, Ed.
Yeah. I don't know where I didn't go anywhere.
Today we're going to talk about, we're gonna break down the Avengers trailer. We're going to talk about Spider-Man joining the MCU, and we have a little bit of Independence Day news and Supergirl's new costume. So let's start right off. We get Spider-Man. We get Avengers third trailer coming out.
The best one.
Yeah.
So
The first trailer, great. Second trailer was like the
Rehashing
same,
of the first
rehashing. And the third trailer was like, oh, more stuff. I
Well,
like more stuff.
It wasn't just more stuff. There was all new footage for this trailer.
There was.
Yeah.
There was like maybe a scene that we saw in in the other trailers.
Which
and-
was the panoramic shot of the house in the hills, the mansion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the trailers center on that battle. I wonder what's in there.
Also, no ballet in this one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a Joss Whedon thing.
I know.
All right.
I know.
Joss Whedon has an obsession with ballet, so that's why you have that in. Yeah. That's why you
But
have
I
that
need to
in-
see it, why it's there still.
I'm sure it's gonna be very eloquently done.
We finally get a full picture of Ultron.
Yeah.
So we finally get to see like almost like head
whole-
to toe
his whole
of
body.
Ultron like in motion. He like unplugs himself
Yeah.
from something.
I love like the speech he was giving. It's like, I was made for hope. And
Yeah,
when
they would look
at
up to the sky, they
That's
would
what
see
they
hope.
see. That would be the first thing I take away. And just rips out his power cord.
Yeah.
You're like, why does he have to charge himself?
Maybe he's not charging. Maybe this is like him when he's like booting up and
Yeah.
he's just like breaking away
His
from
first
like.
I don't know,
no,
I thought the two characters were there too, Quicksilver and...
But hold
Scarlet
on.
Witch.
No. So here's the thing.
He's all about upgrading himself, though.
He
Oh,
is
yeah,
about
yeah, so
upgrading
it could
himself.
be.
But you're looking at the trailer from start to beginning.
No, yeah.
But that doesn't have to be sequential in the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you see him talking, he's sitting in that throne at that mansion. The unplugging himself, if you look, it's kind of like
He's coming out of
assembly line.
He's coming out. It looks
Yeah.
like he's coming out of a semi, like
Right.
like that battle where Black Widow like drops out of the.
Right.
I think that's when he comes out to that battle.
But I don't
And
know,
then-
but him talking to himself, no offense, but like, I don't think like a robot's gonna have that much ego to talk to himself.
No. I'm
James
not saying
Spader
he's talking
does a
to
great
himself.
Yeah.
I'm
evil
saying
voice,
that
by the way.
that scene, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are coming into that room.
Oh, okay.
All right, and he's
All
sitting
right.
in the throne.
Yeah. And
You
they're
know,
brainwashed
and then
and
later
shit.
on is they show a scene from a different scene.
Mm.
Is when he unplugs himself. I don't think that's fluid.
I just want to know why he's doing it. I know at first he starts off as like a broken, like Stark suit, and then he keeps upgrading himself. And by the end, I think he's made of vibranium.
I think he's made of vibranium in the entire movie.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh. No, because he's coming out and he's like dripping with that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he coats himself in vibranium.
And-
That's why I think he takes Cap's shield.
Well, that's also
Well,
how Cap's
you
shield
saw
is going to
crack
get
before.
broken.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like he's battling and he's made of vibranium, so vibranium's the only thing that can break vibranium, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So that happens. We get an awesome shot of Quicksilver running in and punching Cap in the
America.
face.
Yeah.
But not only that, but also with Hulk punching up a building on the Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
Like
And Hulk's
that-
like, shit, stop it, fuck,
Like this,
ow.
up, all the way up. Like reminds me of Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Yeah.
Great
I don't-
game.
I don't
Bring
know-
back.
So
I don't know why.
That was a good
yeah, I still think Hulk is like in a rage mode.
So I don't think so. I think he's
Hypnotized.
I think he's controlled by Scarlet Witch because
Oh yeah.
we absolutely see her controlling Black Widow at one point.
Mhm.
You see, yeah, and there's one scene where you see Black Widow and you see Scarlet Witch behind her like this.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And, basically you see like the, red powers that Scarlet Witch has and you see like Black Widow go like her the glazy look on her eyes
More
of
mind
she being in
control in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Or like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
So
And Hawkeye gets to punch her in the face to.
yeah.
Just like, hey, remember last time?
Some revenge.
What was it?
Ha! Bang!
Cranial
That's what it
recalibration.
Yeah.
I hit you really hard in the head.
So there's one scene in the trailer which like got fans like kind of like hyped up, and that was like whenever you saw like 3 things come out, and everyone thought it was like Wolverine's claws.
Yeah.
It was like probably like Hawkeye's arrows or something. Another person said no, it's like Black Panther villain thing.
Yeah, Ulysses Claw's in this movie, so
I-
I think it's Ulysses Claw.
That's what I think
Yeah.
it is too.
Because it
I
looks
think
very.
it's arrows.
I think
I don't
it
think it
looks
looks
very
like arrows.
robotic.
Yeah.
And it was only 3 arrows. Hawkeye has a
No, but
quiver
it was like 3 quivers. It looked like.
Nah, it looked like
a bunch.
It looked like arrows coming out of a quiver, and that's what I thought at first. I was like, oh, it's Hawkeye, but then why would he only have 3 arrows?
But see, like then you have the scene where I don't think it's arrows. I think it's some form of weapon, whether it be Ulysses Claw or something like that. Because you then see later on Black Widow have her like collapsible but electric batons. They kind of like when she like flaps them open, like they kind of look similar to those claws coming out. Yeah. They're like thick, they're black, you know.
Either way, either way, you know that was Marvel like doing a little tease. It's like we don't have a but we got a little 3 blows to just get you a little high.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit of a tease.
So, I think the trailer was good.
Yeah. There's part of it where Tony Stark grabs the scepter.
Yep.
So I wonder what he's using with that.
There's some speculation that the scepter was used to create Ultron.
Yeah.
That Tony Stark used the scepter to draw power to create Ultron.
Because especially when like Thor grabs and it's like, what did you do?
Yeah. Doesn't Baron von Strucker have the scepter though?
Well, we're gonna see how.
No.
Yeah. At the end of
Cap 2.
He had the scepter.
But
maybe they get it from Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
But the same thing is, though,
I'm sure.
You know, they can explain like, okay, before Baron von Strucker had it. Yeah. You know, maybe
that could be the opening
that's a flashback of Tony Stark.
No, it could be the opening scene. You know, the opening scene of Avengers was how like Shield blew up and shit. Them going to get it.
Yeah.
Also, you see Black Widow and Bruce Banner have a little tender moment,
which I personally think is
Hawkeye's biting the bullet.
Hawkeye's definitely.
So
yeah, I think Hawkeye's
whether Hawkeye lives or dies, I think
Rhodey's also gonna die too.
Tender scene is again a Scarlet Witch thing with mind control.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's sitting there like, you two should make out. Like,
no, I don't think she's got that kind of accent either.
I know. But,
yeah, she's actually Dracula.
She sounds like Count Chocula.
Do you realize who she is?
Oh.
She's the Olsen.
She's one of the Olsen.
Yeah.
And actually, the guy who plays.
I thought you said the Olsen twins. I'm like, really?
They fused into one. And her and the guy who played Quicksilver played husband and wife in Godzilla.
Yeah. But anyway, so I feel like that's gonna be kind of like. Not necessarily under complete mind control, but planting like the concept to destroy them from within. You know, because we have Hulk, that scene where you see his eyes are red.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then you have the scene where you see Scarlet Witch
controlling. That might just be too much mind control.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, there was a lot of fucking mind control in the first Avengers.
And then there's like that scene, that really cool scene where they're like,
what do you mean
like
Hawkeye.
No, he controlled like
he controlled
30
a
people.
shitload of people.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's that scene where like everybody's jumping over that ravine, like Cap's on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then Hulk's jumping. That was cool. Looked like the start of a big fight. And at the end, after the splash screen of the Ultron trailer, you see a very split second of the Vision.
Yeah.
It's just like
just
his face.
His face.
And you see his eyes open.
But they particularly show the forehead.
When he looks up, you get a really quick glimpse of there's a yellow stone in his head, which we think is an Infinity Stone.
It's gotta be. Why else would they show it if it wasn't?
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta explain where it came from and everything like that. But
so I think that's the Infinity Stone tie into Avengers. And all in all, the trailer was fucking badass. And May 1st cannot come soon enough.
Yep. May 1st or April 30th if you're us.
Yeah.
Because we're special.
We're
special. We're the only 4 people going to see it on April 30th.
Yeah, not really. A lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't believe that.
We got our tickets already.
God damn it.
I'm sure there's other people who've seen it already, like the actors, so they know.
So now we also get more Avengers news. Spider-Man, who is joining the MCU, his movie is now titled The Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
The script for the movie is rumored that he will be fighting Tony Stark in order to audition for the Avengers.
Yeah.
Hell of an audition.
Too much?
No. I think he comes in at the end of Civil War and like helps somebody, or at the end, Tony Stark is talking to Peter Parker, and he's like, "We want you to join the Avengers." Or whatever.
No, I think he probably wants to join, but Tony Stark's probably like, no, because he's supposed to be in high school. So he's probably like, no, you're too young.
Yeah.
So,
or like the end of Civil War, whoever plays Peter Parker is going to come up to Tony Stark.
Or Miles Morales.
Yeah.
it's
already confirmed that they're going Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Also,
White
rumors
boys.
they're still going to go Miles Morales.
So here's the thing, though. In the Marvel Civil War, Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, is a huge
he's a huge
character.
part.
Yeah.
Where at first he's with Iron Man.
And then he switches.
And he fights both Cap and Iron Man at some point because, at one point, Iron Man doesn't want him to leave. So, like, that's where this whole fight with Iron Man
But he's auditioning for the Avengers in his movie, and it's also rumored that they're going to skip the origin story, maybe do flashbacks to explain some things, which is good because nobody wants to see the fucking origin story.
Yeah.
But and then more Spider-Man news is that there's Sinister Six movie that they were doing can also be brought into the MCU.
I mean, it kind of fits perfectly because
Spider-Man has a lot of.
Well,
awesome
no, I'm just saying with
villains.
the Amazing Spider-Man that we're gonna fit in, not really any of those characters met the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it all works out for a Spectacular Spider-Man too. So it's literally like just cut and paste.
Yeah.
Just cut and paste
Which
onto
means
that.
that MCU gets a lot of badass villains.
Taking a step back,
All of them.
though, I love the Marvel movies, but I'm a little weary on this whole thought of like, let's put Iron Man in everything because Iron Man was a huge hit.
But that's the thing.
Like,
Iron Man started it all.
Yeah, but it's like you're having Cap fight him in Civil War. Now you're gonna have Spider-Man fight him in Spectacular Spider-Man. I feel like they should go a different route.
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a different fight.
It's still a fight.
It's gonna be a test fight.
It's still a fight. Like you don't need Spider-Man's a big enough character.
So,
you don't need Iron Man to make him cool and popular.
But would you be okay with it being like a post-credits cameo where it's kind of like they're in the danger room kind of thing? I know it's not X-Men, but like all of a sudden it's like a training.
Yeah, that's fine, but I don't want a whole movie where Spider-Man has to fight.
No, it's not. It's not the whole movie. That's not the whole.
I'm just saying.
I think it's gonna be like Spider-Man's like, oh come on, let me join the Avengers. You're too young, and then they're gonna fight.
Can you imagine the entire like Iron Man, Captain America: Civil War is literally nothing but talking? Like, could you imagine that?
No.
like old Lincoln style,
That would be
just hours of talking,
that would
but
be Captain
it's very
America: The
intriguing.
Cold War.
Yeah, just all talking.
That's actually pretty good. I like that.
So yeah.
So that's the thing. I think the
other thing is they're not gonna have Thor or Hulk in Civil War.
Yeah.
Well, they have their own things going. Like Thor's got his Dark thing, and Marvel just doesn't like Hulk movies.
So here's the whole thing. We have all these movies that are standalones. And then you have the movies that are complete mashup movies, like the Avengers movies. Then you have, Thor 3. You have Civil War, which is
basically everyone has their own trilogy.
Everybody has Everybody has their own stuff with other characters splashing in. I think it's okay to splash a character in if you're not splashing all of them in. Obviously it's if you don't have the whole cast, it's not the Avengers, but. Captain America: Civil War, I don't think you're going to have a lot of Iron Man in it. Obviously, he's going to be in a significant amount, but I don't think it's going to be...
Yeah.
It's
Robert Downey
Jr.
said it was Cap's movie. It's not...
Right.
Okay.
The scenes are going to primarily follow... Captain America. And then you'll probably have a scene, at the very beginning, then you'll have they'll have a cut scene maybe a half hour in, then 15 minutes after that, and then you'll have the big fight. Like, you're not... And all those stuff in between is going to be following
Tony Stark's not
Captain.
the villain.
Right.
It's the guy who, at the end of Cap 2, was all burnt up. I forgot his name.
He's going to be Crossbones.
Yeah, Crossbones.
Yeah.
So he's the major villain. So it's not going to be just Tony Stark fighting Cap. Next thing,
Falcon back actually.
He'll be back.
I know, but you just kind of miss like the side characters that aren't in, Avengers.
I think he's in Avengers too.
Yeah, Falcon.
I didn't
not a big part, but
him
and Rhodey
and
Iron
yeah, but Rhodey, you didn't see him.
Call him War Machine again. Please just call him War Machine.
Iron Patriot.
War Machine.
And another real quick Independence Day news. Liam Hemsworth, speaking of Thor's brother, and Jeff Goldblum are confirmed for Independence Day 2.
Great, let's move on.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? Why do people like it?
Independence
Day was awesome. It was not.
Have you watched it recently?
Whoa.
You just love the scene
I watched it last week.
Independence Day is a
DC
great
game.
It's not.
That was the only good thing about it.
Yes,
I think it's a great movie.
It's
Welcome to Earth. And he punches the alien.
That's what I call a close
Give
encounter.
the aliens a virus at the end, which is so 90s
The
and
90s with the skull and crossbow laughing
virus.
It was made.
Did you see Signs? They died with water.
That was another shitty movie.
Oh, I thought you liked Signs. I don't know.
But here's the thing. I really enjoyed the movie. But are you telling me?
I'm not saying it's a bad movie.
I'm saying it's a bad movie.
I have like a great memory of me and my dad watching Independence Day with surround sound, and that scene where the freaking alien spaceship first comes over New York and everything's vibrating, and falling off the desks in the show. Like, I remember shit falling in the house.
Yeah.
Like, it was just such a great thing.
Listen.
That speech at the end, the president's speech.
Yeah.
When Independence Day came out, it was a good movie. it's still not a bad movie. But it's extremely corny, and the whole virus thing now, looking back at it now, it's like, well, that's stupid.
Well, if you look back at any movie back then, you can...
That's not true. There's
tons of movies that are great.
Yeah, but I mean,
Independence Day... Even though there's a neuron system, what the fuck that is.
Independence Day wouldn't... It still holds up, because if you look back at all movies from the 80s and 90s, you'd be like, this movie cannot be a movie if there were cell phones. Like, you can pick apart any movie from the past.
Exactly. I can do the same
that's not fair that you we gave it a virus, because you gotta watch the movie back and
really, you really think that an alien, spaceship doesn't have, firewall or anything?
But here's the thing, at the same sense, you're talking about movies that hold up. Alright, Devin, I know you just, and let me preface this, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. There's a computer virus in Jurassic Park!
Yeah. All right, but
that was more funny.
But they're not giving a computer virus to an alien life form that's super advanced, and you tell me they don't have firewall to protect themselves against
this is a programmer in the place that made the virus.
Because they might not know the
human technology.
Bullshit.
It doesn't matter.
You mean these people are able to try to
and we know how to hack into an alien system and give them a virus?
Jeff Goldblum does.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Jeff Goldblum does.
No, that's
okay.
Stupid.
So here's what I have to say. You're telling me whether you like the movie or not aside.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not saying that I hate it. I'm just saying the end of it kind of stupid.
Okay. Worst movies have gotten sequels, so
that's true.
So I'm just saying.
Paul Blart 2 is coming out.
I'm just not really looking forward to.
But here's what I have to say about that. One, you're telling me if we defeated a bunch of aliens today, all right, you wouldn't want to find out what cool shit is in their super mega ships that fell down.
Yeah. They were studying that fucking ship for a real long time.
All right.
Anyway.
All of 2 hours.
No, they had the ship for years.
Yeah, it was the Roswell incident.
Oh,
right. The Roswell incident.
Yeah, and they knew nothing about it until they opened it.
I guess I'm a little bit more accepting of it now, but still.
I'm still bullshitting it.
Next topic.
Yes.
Starway.
Supergirl.
So, then we get Supergirl. Her costume is revealed.
For the TV show, everybody.
For the Supergirl TV show.
It looks like Man of Steel with a skirt.
Nobody S's. Nobody S's everywhere.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you just wanted it to be more skimpy.
Yeah, I did.
So here's how
she looks too girl next door-ish.
But that's what I loved about it.
I didn't.
That's exactly what I loved.
I'm sorry. When I see Supergirl, she's all super hot and sexy and blonde.
But Supergirl in the show
strawberry blonde, not bleach blonde like all the other
Well, she gets just reddish hair, but she's supposed to be 16.
Yeah, she's supposed to be underage, bro.
Good. Well, no, shit.
No!
That's not what I meant!
Hey, Dev.
Do not edit that.
Edit everything
out. Do you have a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade in your car? Are you going to meet some girl you met on the internet?
No. What I meant to say, I'm fine with
Craigslist.
No matter what I say, it's going to burn my face. Yeah. So I'll try my best. I'm fine with her being 16 and that, her outfit is completely, not revealing.
It's Amish? It's like Amish Supergirl.
Listen. No, it's traditional Supergirl outfit.
It's like what normally was. You don't see, cleavage everywhere.
No, that's power.
I'm not saying that, but it's just, I don't know.
What Steve would want is the same costume, but with the midriff cut out.
Right.
I would like that. I would like the skirt to be a little shorter. I don't know why her boots come all the way up to her fucking thighs.
No, that's
a little much.
No. The boots go up to just below her knee. She's got...
they're a little high. They cover the knee.
Will you look at the picture again, please?
It's up now, again.
And like Devin's penis, thinking about 16-year-olds.
God damn
it! So, the boots come up to just about her knees, and then she's got stockings that are the rest of the way.
Yes, I saw that. Also stupid.
I agree.
Space is cold.
Space is cold. Oh boy, easy there.
What?
Episode 1.
Space is cold.
All right. Her indifferent... pictures you see, Supergirl has very high boots. If you look at it, the costume is very traditional, except for it hasn't been from that 1994 on where they cut out the midriff and made the skirt shorter. I like it. I think it's traditional looking. The actress is very girl next door to it because you know what? She's supposed to land in fucking Kansas too. You know,
whatever.
It's supposed to be a Kansas corn hucker, you know.
And not what Superman looked like. I mean, Superman's yeah, I'm a god. I'm also from Kansas, too.
Yeah.
Will I watch it? Yes. Will I enjoy it? Probably.
And same guys who did
Will he masturbate to it? No.
No.
Devin will.
No!
Devin masturbates to the Magic School Bus.
Dude, Miss Frizzle.
Alright, let's get off of this topic.
Please
Devin will definitely get off on this topic.
God damn it!
Devin will get off to 16-year-olds.
I do not!
Let's end on that!
Not knocking on my door and everything.
Dude, they already
have
no seriousness. We're kidding. Anyway.
Disclaimer, Devin does not have...
Please put that up. So much.
Anyway,
we're not going to top that. So
that's cool nerd.
That's what we got for cool nerd news.
Don't like this one, but like our other videos.
Like
please.
and subscribe, and Devin lives at this address.
No,
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Scratch that out.
Message me for that.
Like, favorite, subscribe. Check out our other non-statutory rape videos.
Check out your neighborhood sex offender list to see Devin's.
Devin is a blue dot, not a red dot.
Why are you my friend?
We'll see you next week.